So let's get the cover off of it, get it out of hibernation for the winter. I'm pretty excited about it because I've been working on this thing like crazy. We only got one water test last year, so really excited to spend most of the summer on the water with this thing, getting it running and testing. But we also have some major facelift upgrades. Pontoonstuff.com sent us a bunch of sweet stuff that we're going to be able to put new railings, new furniture, a bunch of stuff that's going to make it a nicer, more comfortable pontoon. So again, thanks for those guys. If you need anything for a pontoon, their customer service, everyone over there has been great to work with, and I appreciate it so much. So check those guys out. I'll leave a link below and some information on their website for you. So all this old railing is going to come off, and we've got some new stuff, including some new furniture pieces. All of these boxes from Pontoonstuff.com. So look at the inside of this thing now. We actually have real seating. So there's like a pretty big bench here, a little bit smaller bench there, so I can still get to the access panel for all the electronics and circuitry. We've got our original seats, the high boy seats, our jet stuff back here. Look at the side panels. These are almost like a mirror finish. That's pretty fancy. So yeah, this thing's looking like $1,000,000. So much better. So also I quick fabbed up this trailer mover, just welded a bracket to a hitch on this thing for like $20. I don't know, they sell for a fortune online, I didn't quite understand it. But that allows me to move the trailer in the pontoon with this tractor, which is super convenient because this driveway with a 25-foot long pontoon, 3/4 ton truck, there's not like room to turn it around, and I live on a road that you die if you tried to back into. So that's been super convenient. So highly recommend doing that. Oh, also side note, this thing's running great. G-body steering columns are the worst thing ever. So it's apart because it was loose. Now I gotta tighten things back up and then get it reassembled. Anyway, not related. Alright, so this pontoon needs a good bath for the season. It needs to be cleaned up so it looks better, but also you can't weld the dirty aluminum. So when we're going to put the pontoon strakes on, this has to be all clean. Alright, so I've only gone through like a couple of the small bottles. I'm going to pick up a couple more gallons to finish this thing off. I just did the outside of one pontoon. It probably took 10 or 15 minutes. It seemed like scrub brushing it didn't really help. I did it just to rub the stuff around, but it looks like whatever that oxide layer is, that acid grabs onto it and pretty much eats it right away. So after, you know, 10-15 seconds, it's kind of done activating with whatever it's working with. But look how much better this looks with just that little bit of work. So we're gonna get all this water out of here. Well, we wait for Matt to show up with his turbo diesel version of his Tesla. You know, it's as much as you'd like things to go according to plan, you know, being the first stop on his road trip, there's usually a couple bugs that have to be worked out. So there's a few things, I think some heating improvements he's got to make when he gets here. But it looks like it's running okay. It'll be cool to see it in the daytime now. If you haven't caught Matt's previous trip over with the first version of the cordless Tesla, go check that out. But this time, version 2.0 has a more efficient and more powerful turbo diesel generator that charges the car while he's driving. Also, for all the haters out there, it's not fake. I've seen it firsthand. I'm an electrical engineer. I promise you it works. So go check out the Warp Perception YouTube channel, and maybe Matt will show you a little more behind the scenes action on how he got it to work this time. Matt's crew got ready for the pontoon ride with the latest Balenciaga fashion from Chicago, and we were ready for a beautiful pontoon ride down the river. Just kidding, the weather was absolutely terrible, but we did catch a break in between thunderstorms before it got too dark to make it out.
Ready, Nick?
It's a beautiful day in Michigan to go boating.
See what happens.
Alright, we made it to the boat launch. Time to get this thing out on the water. Excited for some jet pontoon action or what?
Definitely.
Yeah? Perfect. You ready? Awesome.
Apparently the neighbors already know what's up.
What are they looking at?
This is just a normal day on the water. Just kind of point towards those trees in the distance.
How does it feel? Have you ever steered a boat before?
No, I haven't. This is fun.
Captain Sophia.
Alright, you guys ready? Yeah. Do it. Another successful test. Good day out on the water. Everything's still running good. I see smiles, so that's a good thing.
The fuel system was awesome. I'm glad that worked out.
Oh, it worked great, yeah. Everyone that drove the pontoon today has to chip in for fuel, just so you know.
I'm down.
Matt, you gotta show them how it's done.
Yeah, you just go around to the last loop.
All right, so Matt's off. A couple days in town hanging out. Got to show them the jet pontoon, get it out on the water. It's kind of rainy and miserable, but we made it work. So keep an eye out for some of that content on his videos. And it won't be the last time we do some stuff together again. He's off to go visit Rich Rebuild. So Richard, is your problem now once he gets out of Michigan. Good luck.
Bye.